today on The Real.
All week, she's here. It's Eve.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Then on Girl Chat, when Lonnie met Idris.
What are you getting? He said, a sausage biscuit. And I said, I'm gonna get a sausage biscuit too.
Plus, do you walk around the house naked? And he said, Mommy, you don't have a pee-pee.
And the cook-off heats up.
The finale of The Real's Host Cook-Off starts now.
The Real.
At the Girl Chat table today. She's a rapper, an actress, and an absolute boss.
Yeah.
Give it up for my girl, Eve. This is so exciting to have you. So much fun.
I'm here with you lovely ladies.
Yeah, and you guys
Thank you
will
for
be with
inviting
us.
me. Thank you for having me.
Co-hosting, you guys. She'll be with us guest co-hosting all week long.
Yep.
So you guys do not want to miss this. Make sure you tune in. Eve, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me here.
Aw.
I'm so excited to be here.
We loved having you as a guest, so I'm like thrilled about that.
I know,
Thank
me
you.
too. And you've been crazy busy lately. I mean, like, you just finished your tour.
Yes.
Let's look at that. Amazing blend. Tell us about it.
Oh my God. So we went out all summer. And yeah, it was the full summer and some of October as well.
Fall.
Some of fall. And it was good. It was good reconnecting. It was good being back on stage. And
Right.
I haven't done a tour in a long time in the States. So it was really,
Yay!
it was
We missed you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Now, Eve, you got married in 2014 to Maximilian Cooper.
I did.
And
Look at
I love it. Now, he already had children, so you're a stepmom.
I am a stepmom.
But do they call you stepmom? What do they call you?
You know what? I let them call me Eve.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
mind. I have a stepdad. So I've had a stepdad since I was 14, probably even before that. But and I never felt comfortable calling him dad. And I never wanted my stepkids to feel like they had to call me mom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as long as the respect is there,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
That's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys seem like such a cute clan, too, because we came
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
to the red
it's
carpet
so
once, and
adorable.
you were, like, helping them get into
I
order.
know, which is
Barbershop.
so nuts. Like, even then, I was like, what are you guys wearing? What are you guys wearing? But I love them. I'm really lucky. The kids are super cool. They're super sweet. They're super respectful. Like, I got really lucky.
That's amazing. Seeing how you're like, I don't know how this happened.
Yeah.
Have you considered having your own kids?
I can't wait. That's like, I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. But one of my friends, like, because I call my dog my fur baby, who is my fur baby, so whatever. My friends say, like, I'm going to be a smother mother. As long as what you feeding him. Don't let him.
I want to love
But
him
I
and
feel like
kiss
that's
him.
just love. It's
Yeah.
just, I can't help it.
Are we planning soon, or?
Yeah, I mean, you know, hopefully when all the stars align, you know, and we hit that right night.
Hey.
Oh, and you actually live in London, which I love London.
Yes. Go ahead.
But do
Speak
you
your London
ever?
accent.
Let me hear.
Well, I'm 10% British. So, you know. But do you ever feel like a fish out of water there?
Definitely. Like, they definitely speak English, but it's British English. And
Right.
It's so different. Like, it took a minute for even just me and my husband. Like, if I would say, you're wearing those pants, and he's like, well, what do you, my underwear? Like, because they call pants underwear.
Right.
They call sweaters jumpers. I've even said Q.
Yes,
They
so
say
you're standing in the queue.
standing in the queue. I've
Standing in
said
the
that
line.
before. Like,
Yeah.
I've been saying words now that come out of my mouth that I'm like,
What's the cue?
It's
The
a
cue,
line.
line. It's a line.
It's a line.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're standing in the
Standing in
line.
line.
You go back to Philly talking like that, they're going to be like,
Yeah,
can you
what doing?
imagine?
No, my mother would be like, really? Really? Yeah.
Standing in
Don't
the
play
hoop.
yourself. Right.
But it's the posh side of you, so it's fun too.
It's fun. I mean, I love living in London. I've definitely learned a lot about myself being there just because, like you said, a fish out of water. And me, I moved there with no friends, no nothing.
Wow.
Only my husband and his family. So for me, you know, now I've been there 2.5 years. I do finally have people I can call, like, you want to go get a drink or some food? Like, before I didn't. So it took a minute. I learned a lot about myself.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, it seems like we are ready to get into some girl chat, yeah?
Yeah.
Eve, you gonna keep it real?
Of course.
Okay, let's do it. First up, you've probably heard that Mariah Carey has reportedly ended her relationship with fiance and Australian businessman James Packer. Well, Mariah has turned up on Instagram for the first time since the news broke, and she's turning up for real. She posted this photo of her embracing a friend. And people also noticed from that night that she switched the finger she wore her $10 million ring on, her engagement ring. Now, do you guys think that, you know, that's the normal thing to do? Like, well, the question is, are they together or are they not together?
I don't think they're together.
They came out with a statement today saying that they're trying to work things out, maybe?
I just
I
like
don't
the
know.
picture she posted with her girlfriend and what she said about, you know, reading Women's Day, because at the end of the day, my real friends can read me, not gossip.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
I want them to, I want you, if something happens, I want you guys to ask me. Don't read all that and then don't talk to anybody else about my business. So I feel for Mariah and that I feel
Well,
for
and
you.
public breakups are really hard because
God.
everybody is weighing in on it, looking in on it, and it's the he said, she said thing always going on. So I kind of feel bad for them.
And it sucks that you can't just have some issues. Like, they might have had an argument, she might have just stormed out for a minute. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
And that, you know, and then people see it and they're like, ooh, girl, they breaking up. Ooh, girl.
Exactly.
Like,
So true.
come on. Yeah.
In relationships, you know how you don't officially break up, you still need a moment to like talk about it. or
It's
a
called
day.
a break.
Right.
Break.
Nobody really breaks up publicly in real time, you guys. You take months before you make an announcement or you say it. Like, time goes on.
Well, she need to make some decisions because, you know, I heard
What you heard?
that they have, you know, she has this reality show coming out.
That's right.
Oh, I can't
And
wait.
Very
it's
much
kind of
looking
based on the wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some decisions real soon, Mariah.
Okay, wait. If that's true, like I said again, this is Hollywood. What if this is the dopest publicity stunt ever? Because now I'm dying to watch that new special.
Because I'm watching.
Do we have the footage
I'm looking
of
forward to that.
Do we have the footage of them coming out that night? I think TMZ.
That's her
She's been
backup
out and
dancer,
about.
though.
That's
one?
the backup dancer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yes,
backup
he is
dancer.
fine.
Cute.
Yeah, they tried to say that, you know, her fiance or ex-fiance thought she was cheating with
him.
this young gentleman.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame you if you was.
No!
I would be like, okay,
He
but
could just be a friend.
Exactly.
Can we see it one more time? I just want to see. I want to see how she's looking. Like, can you?
You want to see her face?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Oh
that's
yeah.
No, but let me
sunglasses
tell you,
on.
hold up. First
Tell
of
us,
all,
Eve.
let's look at that look. And we all know Mariah Carey. Mimi don't play no game. She know where the light is. She was looking towards the light.
Oh, exactly.
You know how she is. She don't play with her light. So,
Look into the light,
I think
girl.
that was just her being like, oh, they taking pictures?
Yeah. There's also talk about, obviously, it's a $10 million ring.
Right.
About her either giving it back or her deciding to keep it. What do you guys think about that?
Keep it.
Keep it?
Really? Listen, let me tell you something. That man better not ask for that ring back.
What?
Why?
That's not why.
He paid for it.
Because, listen, you made the decision to ask me at some point, regardless of what problems in your life.
But they
this
didn't
is
follow
a
through
symbol.
with it.
But
Of
it's
that
a symbol
time.
of that time. And I think as a gentleman, you gotta let that go. You got some, like, stop. I don't know. I just feel.
No. Okay, I
just
agree
think
with
it's
you.
tacky.
I agree with you that a real man shouldn't ask the ring back, but as a real woman,
I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why would you want to wear that?
You know what? I agree with you. I wouldn't want it, but I would go pawn it. That's what I would do.
But this is what I'm saying.
Fair.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's
What
what I
about
mean.
this? What about this?
Take the ring and turn it into another
Yes.
situation.
All right. Let's compromise, ladies.
Okay.
Now, I think if the woman calls it off, I think the right thing to do, if it was your
Well, that's what
decision,
they say.
is to give it back.
Right.
If you said, look, I don't want to marry, I don't think this is right for me, I think that's messed up for you to call it off and still be like, but thanks for the ring.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
I get
but
that.
if he calls it off,
If he calls it off.
I would still give it back because I don't want it either. But I get what you're saying.
I would turn it into a situation.
Exactly.
I wouldn't keep it to be like, oh my God, this ring. I would be like, oh my God, what is this gonna be in the future?
Exactly.
That's me. You got a lot of options of what you want it to be.
Because she's asking for, allegedly, for $50 million.
Ooh, why?
From him, because she said her time.
Here, she moved here because of him.
Yeah.
Usually she stays in New York.
Girl,
Am I
that's
correct?
the risk you take on love.
I agree with you, Adrian.
Love doesn't have guarantees.
You know what?
Yes, but you know Mariah isn't like, she's not in need of that cash.
No.
So whatever she went through, and she's asking for
I
him
think
to
it's
pay
pride.
for her pain and suffering.
Allegedly.
Maybe wants that time.
Allegedly, yes.
That
Yeah. I
time
think
that
it's
she
pride.
can't get back. Because I was engaged before, and that we didn't move forward, obviously.
Did you give the ring back?
I tried to. I actually did, because I'm a classy woman.
Okay.
But when he
tried
said,
to? What does
hold your
try
class.
to?
I said, no, really, I think that we're done, and you know what, it didn't work out, so here's your ring back. And he said, no, I can't take it. And I said, well, then all right, I'll give it to Mama Mai. And I gave it to Mama Mai.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she made some really nice earrings out of it.
There you go.
She really
See?
did.
There you go.
And she doesn't care. She's like, this mine now. And that's okay. So I think it's all right. But I also think when you went through that engagement, I mean, I'm not going to speak for anybody else here except for me at the table. I went through a lot. I really did. And I wouldn't ask for money in return, but I do think that the way that relationship turned out, I felt like a lot of my time was wasted, and time is money. So
Right.
if that's the case with Mimi, I feel you.
I get it.
Exactly.
Well, now, speaking of celebrity couples, Lonnie, I know there's something juicy that you really wanted to talk about today.
Yes, finally.
What?
There is a rumor that Madonna and Idris Elba were spotted allegedly kissing after Idris's boxing match over the weekend. Madonna, you heifer, okay?
No!
She sent this
love Madonna.
image. I don't care. She sent this image of the two of them out on her Instagram. I was like, and they were laying next to each other with the caption, "I kicked his butt."
Ooh-wee.
But have no fear. Because Idris is here. He went to Twitter this morning and was having none of this. He said, am I sleeping with Madonna? No. Don't believe the hype. I know it, boo. I know it. I know boo.
I was going to say, Lonnie.
I'm gonna tell you, because everybody take pictures with him laying down. Look at my picture. Look, I got one. See?
Oh, that is hilarious.
You ain't special, Madonna. You not special, Madonna.
Oh,
not
my
special.
gosh.
No.
Oh, my God.
Seriously though, what I do feel bad about, and this is what I want to discuss, is that when you do something like this, and it's kind of an embarrassment, you know, because
For who?
for her,
Madonna.
because he had to go and deny it, and the way he denied it, it was like a strong denial. It wasn't like, you know, a spade and a maybe, you know?
Yes.
It's like, it's a strong denial.
Yes, and it's not the first time. Do you guys remember in 2015 when I was at that Coachella, Drake and Madonna were performing on stage, you remember? And someone planted a kiss on somebody, and you see him legit
he
wipe the
wasn't happy.
kiss off
Yeah.
and turn around at stage.
Yeah.
And then remember before that when she shared a kiss with Christina and Britney?
Yeah.
And Britney was... She said in an interview that the Madonna kiss was too much. So I just wonder, what's wrong with Madge's kisses?
I love Madonna.
Did you kiss her?
No.
I mean,
But I would.
But
I'm just saying.
maybe they just have like a friendly relationship.
Exactly.
Maybe they were just hanging out. You
And
know?
that's probably late night after a ton of drinks.
Yeah.
Snapchat.
Yeah, but, okay, but I have
Quick.
to ask Eve, even if you just, obviously before you were married,
Right.
if you were just hanging out with somebody and people were like, oh, I think they're together, which people have done all the time. I'm sure you stood next to somebody and they're like, oh, Eve is dating so-and-so. Would you feel low-key offended if, like, the next day that person was like, absolutely not, I am not
That's what
dating
I'm saying.
you.
I think you would, regardless. Even if it's your
I would
if
be
it's your
like, damn.
friend, you kind of would be. You still would be like, oh, really, like that though?
I would've-
like we just homies. Like
Maybe
like,
he's
you know,
maybe he's seeing someone.
Okay.
And he doesn't want that
That's
person
probably what
to
it is.
think
But-
I thought he
that
was
he's
married.
dating
But he
Madonna.
could have called Madonna or told her, since they so friendly,
true.
and said, hey, why don't you put out something and say, y'all, we were just playing, we're just
Yeah.
friends. Instead of him
Sucks
going,
you
no,
got to do it.
hell no.
Yeah, because I think I think a woman feels.
Wait, because he even cursed, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what that blurred
It's
thing was.
low-key
He was like,
rejection.
Yeah, he was
It is. I would
cussing
be
on
like,
that.
but
Oh,
dang,
man.
no?
Yeah.
That's how you feel?
I was feeling that too, a little bit. But at the end of the day, I was real glad Idris wasn't cheating on my girl Lonnie.
Yes.
Hey.
Scientists have created a birth control shot for men that works just as well as the pill does for women. Oh, I love this reaction. The injection works by lowering a male's sperm count and is administered every 8 weeks, which doesn't sound too hard, right?
No.
Obviously, women have dealt with this task of taking birth control and suffering the side effects for decades.
Yep.
Is it time for men to take on the burden of birth control?
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
I kind of like
No
this.
man taking no shot. I'm sorry.
No.
They not gonna. Men forget everything.
They
That is
do, but
true.
I feel like you still have to protect yourself, but I think it's time. It's just time. And I feel
Yes.
like there are some men who will be responsible enough to be like, all right.
I
Yeah, because they don't want to get these
They don't want no
chicks
babies.
pregnant.
They don't want no babies.
They
Yeah.
say that, and you know what? I think that if you're in a relationship, then you definitely can talk about it with your partner. But I think if you're a single female, you still
still gotta
because
protect
yourself.
it's mama's babies, daddy's maybes. You want to protect yourself, okay?
God.
Make sure that you cover yourself.
Yes.
Don't depend on somebody else.
Is anyone else just a little bit happy that maybe they'll finally appreciate what us women go through mentally?
Absolutely.
Because those side effects,
Are
you have mood
crazy.
swings,
Yeah.
They don't
get a little
depression. Yeah.
depressed.
There's acne.
No.
Yes.
It makes you
And there's
crazy.
even anxiety, depression,
Yeah.
you said, and an increased libido. I don't know about birth control doing that for me.
No, not me either.
Wait,
no.
what?
No, remember the ring? I don't know, some people.
Oh my
try to-
God.
Yes.
Can I tell you, I wanted to run people over.
Yes,
It made
Yeah.
me angry. I don't know why birth control. Maybe it made me angry not to have sex.
It's hormones.
Maybe I was mad at I don't know, but I wanted to hit people in my car.
Yes,
Really?
that's not
Yeah,
okay.
it made me crazy.
Yes. No, I
Mess
did
with
that.
your hormones.
Yeah.
And then these guys think we're crazy.
All
right,
And you're
right.
like, you don't know what I'm going through.
Yes, yes.
Maybe now they will.
Yeah.
Yes.
At the same time, I love Freddie so much that what women go through with the induced hormones, with medications that we have to take,
Right.
I wouldn't want to put him through that because I love him so much.
I think they
Oh,
can
that's
handle it.
sweet.
I think-
but-
I don't know
They
if
gotta
I would want to
handle
deal.
something.
No,
I think so, too.
I wouldn't
Have
want
you
to deal with Adam on birth control. I don't think I could do it.
Because here's the problem: when you're
We
a
don't
wife,
need two crazies.
if you put them on it, we're the ones
I
dealing
know,
with the stress.
I know.
That's true.
It's
I'm not
not
a go through that.
Okay, but you think you wouldn't want to put him through that? We go through monthly periods.
True.
Then we got to take the birth control so we make sure we keep getting our
And
monthly
then just
periods.
wait until you
Right.
get pregnant.
And then you get pregnant and it's crazy.
You are crazy.
And then you gotta give birth and you
Let
think
me
they
tell
can't
you.
take a shot.
Let me tell
That's
you.
true.
You know what? Y'all talking all of this. The best birth control, take his butt to Chuck E. Cheese and let him sit there for an hour.
Oh, my God.
That is the best birth
Yes.
control. All them kids running around.
Okay.
That is true.
Do you guys think women are not gonna like this? Because let's be honest,
Yes.
some women have been known to try to get pregnant intentionally.
It'll be more responsible. What do you think, Eve?
I think it's time. It's just time. There needs to be responsibility from the man.
Yes.
And regardless, period, point blank, it's just time. And like you said, all those things that you just named, why is it us as women? Why do we always have to take on so much?
And
Yes,
they always
it's just-
complaining about, child support. All you athletes, now you ain't gonna have no excuse.
Yes. No, this is real.
It's
If
real.
you say you didn't want to get her pregnant and it wasn't your intention,
Take that shot.
Right.
this is your opportunity.
Take the shot,
that
baby.
shot for real.
Take
Now
that
you know.
Shot.
Now
shot,
you know.
Shot.
So X Factor judge and everybody's favorite Spice Girl, Mel B,
Love
really
Mel B.
knows how to spice up her life. She's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
In a recent interview with Who, Mel B shared something very revealing about her home life. She said, I walk around my house naked after having a big bath. I do this about 3 or 4 times a week. I'm not one for wearing too many clothes. Hey, freedom.
Hey.
All right. Now, a lot of people walk around their homes naked, and I bet you're wondering if, well, I'm wondering if you guys do.
I do.
You do?
I sleep in the nude. I go get water in the nude. Listen, it's so nice, y'all. It is. It's so nice to just be like, let me just run down the steps.
Okay, I like it. Like if I'm going from the shower to run to go get
Do
something
something.
really quick. But what about sitting down on your couch?
No. I don't know. I just had a vision of
Yes.
butt to couch, and I'll just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you like to
I like
walk.
walking around. Yeah.
Okay,
I can
okay.
do walk around.
Okay,
but not
crazy
like-
question. Do the kids live with you?
No. That's why we can do it. Like,
Okay.
so we have them like every other weekend for vacation.
Awesome.
So we know naked time.
Yeah, but Mel
know
B
we
has
can, like,
kids.
you know what I'm saying?
She does, and I'm trying to think how she does
Maybe
that.
the kids are in
because-
bed after the bath.
Well, she might have a big house and she can, walk naked. She
Well, I
said,
gotta be honest. My mom walked around us naked my whole life, so I'm gonna walk around my kids
Oh,
naked.
do you
too.
remember the first time you saw your mama naked? The very first time?
No,
I was
I seen
scared.
her my whole life.
I was like,
I saw my mom naked my whole life. It's all girls.
No, but
They're just my dad, so
I'm
we were all
talking about
naked.
the first time.
No.
The very first time when you didn't know your body wasn't there and her body, and I like, look
Yes,
bing,
and all I could think was, do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to it?
No, actually, my mom, she has a good body, and my mom just turned 60. Her boobs are really
you were
nice.
thinking that
But
as
the
a kid?
first time.
No, but not as a kid. No, I don't remember.
Wait, she didn't walk
I
around
remember.
naked?
No.
Do you walk around naked?
No, I have a curious toddler. I don't know.
Wait, what?
You guys, he's starting to figure things
Oh,
out.
yeah. Pointy.
Like
touchy.
he pointed at my belly and he said, "Mommy, what happened?" I said, "I had you. That's what happened."
Okay.
And then he says, "Mommy," after I took a bath, I came out, he looked at me and he said, "Mommy, you don't have a pee-pee.
Oh.
Daddy and I have a pee-pee, but you and Rai don't have a pee-pee." I was like, no, not anymore. No.
This is good. This is
I
good.
think that's so sweet. And
He's
No,
learning.
no,
Yeah.
it's just the way he stares. I feel I'm
Dude, all I'm picturing now is Aiden's poor face like, Mommy.
What better way to kick off the month than with a fresh new pair of heels? Now, I am all about pretty pumps, but what I'm really into is a pump that comes at an even prettier price. Now, I like to think that I'm very talented when it comes to guessing the cost, but how good are you? Well, right now, it's time to put your fashion sense to the test. Step to it, it's time to play Dime Store to Deluxe. Who wants to play? All right, Nadia Harris, get on down here. It's time to play Dime Store to Deluxe. Yeah. Get it, girl. Hey, Lily Rock, that's right. And Devil. How are you? Hey,
I'm good. How are you?
All right, where are you from, girl?
I'm from A-Town,
All
Atlanta,
right.
Georgia.
I can tell with those dance moves. All right, how well do you think that you could spot a deluxe pair of shoes?
I got it.
You got
I think
this?
I got this.
Yes, for the
I got
confidence.
bag.
Well, we've got $800 worth of shoes over there.
Okay.
And guess what, girl? They could all be yours.
Christmas is coming up.
Exactly. Now, I'm sure they would look good on you. So, Tam, tell her how to play.
As you can see, the four of us each have a pair of stunning heels. When Adrian says go, your job is to move each of us next to those podiums with price tags.
Okay.
And place us in the order from least expensive, dime store, to most expensive, deluxe. You got that?
Now,
Yes, I got it.
each pair that you correctly get, you get to take home. And if you match all four, you're gonna go home with $500 extra.
That's right. So Nadia, keep in mind that it's all in the details. So take a minute to look at the texture
Okay.
and the quality and the design of each pair.
Okay, cool.
So important.
Very important, Eve. And don't take too much time because you've only got 30 seconds to make your move, okay?
Okay, 30 seconds is up on the clock. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Set, go!
Go to 139. Hurry. Jimmy, 325. Lonnie, go. Steve, 275.
You feel good? Take a last look. Take a last look. What do you see? you got right? You think you got
4.
this? 4 out of 4?
4 out of 4.
All right, come on over here.
Okay.
All right, so ladies, let's see how she did. Now, the first pair of shoes should be $39. Tamera.
Yes.
Show us if she's right. 39, 39, 39. Yes! That is right. You stepped up and got the first one right. That is amazing. All right, next pair. All right, next pair of shoes should be $139. Lonnie, 139? Yeah! You are on point, girl. These babies are yours.
Good, yes.
All right, that's 2 out of 2. Now, the third pair of shoes should be $279. EVE, show her if she's right. Come on, come on, come on. You're right! These Lifetime Beauties are yours, Nadia! All right. This last pair is obviously $325. Girl! You got them. Come over here. You got them all right, and that means she gets to keep all of the shoes, and you're going home with a bonus. $500! That's yours. There you go.
This season, we cooked up a competition to turn up the heat for us hosts. First, Jeannie and Lonnie faced off, and Jeannie won. Then Adrienne and I hit the kitchen, and her dish packed a punch that knocked mine out. Now, it's the final face-off that no one saw coming. Jeannie versus Adrienne. So excited. Yesterday, we unveiled the 5 random ingredients they'll have to use in their recipes. They'll each have to prepare one dish using all 5 items. I see you, Adrienne.
Okay, Adrienne, you can do it. Okay, now the 5 ingredients they must use are beets, steaks, goat cheese, ginger, and water chestnuts. These ladies have a total of 20 minutes to cook and plate their dishes. We started the clock over the break, and this battle of the burners is getting hot. Let the cooking combat conclude. This is the final round of Cooking Wars. Today, we will finally crown the winner and recipient of this official Real Cooking Wars trophy. Tamera, Eve, and I will be judging the showdown, but we needed a more experienced palate to help us make a decision this great. This is awesome, okay? This is why we call top chef and owner of the world-famous restaurant Mexi Kosher, Chef Kasuchi Tunabi. I'm so proud of myself. I did it! Oh my goodness, welcome to the show. We are so thrilled to have you here for this moment of truth. Are you ready to help us pick a winner?
Oh my God, yes, I'm super excited. You know, for somebody who started like literally washing dishes, now I'm all the way up here watching how this is happening. It's so cool.
Well, let's see how the ladies are getting on in the kitchen. Adrienne, how are things looking over there?
They're looking good. I'm trying to blend.
Okay, go on and blend, boo-boo.
They're looking really good. They're looking really good. I'm really excited. Yeah, it's gonna be super flavorful. As a Latina, I know how to make empanadas. I've known how to make empanadas since I was little. It might be the only thing I really know how to make.
All right, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you're whipping up over there.
Okay, so I'm trying a recipe that I cook for Freddie all the time because he travels a lot. So I've got to bag lunches, but you don't want like a boring, like, you know, bologna sandwich or something. So I'm putting together a little something that I specifically made for my man.
Ooh, I heard that.
Step a fork in it, you're done.
Jeannie, what have you prepared for us today?
Okay, I have prepared a truffle sandwich with whipped goat butter and the funky coleslaw Medina.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited to taste, Jeannie.
Okay. All right, you
All
guys.
right. Well, the plating is great. What do you think
your
so far?
presentation is gorgeous.
Chef.
Okay, fantastic. So you guys have the option to eat the sandwich open face for those that are detoxing, Lonnie.
Thank you.
Or you can put it together and enjoy it as a sandwich.
But like, there's radishes in here.
Right. There's radishes, there's
Odd
water
things.
chestnuts.
What do you think, Chef?
I love how it's combined the sourness from the salad and then the richness from the cheese and then the earthiness. It's a great dish put together in like, what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Chef, I just love how you're saying this with your accent. Nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm excited for Adrienne's because this is really pretty.
Okay, Adrienne, your turn.
Okay.
that up there.
This one's for you. I think that might be
Tell
the
us
better
what
one.
you made, Adrian.
Okay, I made beef empanadas with onions, bacon, cheese, and water chestnuts.
Water chestnuts.
That's in there too. And then I made a radish ginger aioli sauce.
Amazing.
Here, taste this sauce. Wait,
It
no,
is-
keep it like this. Like this. The sauce is amazing. So like I grew up Latino, so we love like ropa vieja. So it's like a ropa vieja kind of steak. A lot of adobo and sazon. Sorry if it's over-seasoned, but
No, it could never be over-seasoned. It could always be under-seasoned, but it will be like saying it has too much flavor, and it has too much flavor, which is, it's a really good thing.
Holy crap.
and then there's cheese in there.
Cheese is always good
Judges,
too.
I know y'all eating, but it's time for us to make a decision.
Okay.
In case of a tie, Chef Kasuchi will get 2 votes.
Okay.
But we gotta deliberate.
All right, we have a winner. Drum roll, please. The champion of the Real Cooking Wars and winner of all cooking-related bragging rights is Miss Adrian Congratulations, Adrian. You are the official champion of the Real Cooking Wars. So proud of you. Amazing.
Now I swear I can cook.
Earlier this year, Being Mary Jane star Lisa Vidal was diagnosed with breast cancer. She's kept her condition private until now. Lisa is here today to speak with us exclusively about her personal battle with the disease. Everyone, please welcome the very brave and beautiful Lisa Vidal.
Welcome to the show, and thank you for using our show to share your story.
Yes.
When did you first find out you had breast cancer?
I was diagnosed at the end of January of this year, and it was literally a week after my sister was diagnosed.
Oh,
it was crazy. It was crazy, and I was in total shock because, you know, the last thing on my mind was that anything could possibly be wrong with me, and we were just so in the whole world of getting the news about my sister and trying to be there for her. And so it was just nuts because I remember being with her. She lives just outside of San Francisco, and I was feeling like some lower abdomen pain. I thought, oh, I must have like a urinary tract infection or something. So I called my OBGYN. I was like, I have to come in, and, you know, I'm having this discomfort. He was like, yeah, come right in. And he just knows my family history because my mother had breast cancer, and her sister had breast cancer. And I went in, and I told him about my sister. And he did my regular exam. He was like, there's nothing going on there, so I'm going to check your breast now. And he always does an ultrasound when I go because I'm high risk. And he found it. Wow. And I thought I was going to die. I was like, I was shaking. I was like, this can't be happening.
Wow. And then you went to the breast clinic?
Yep. I got out of there, and, you know, your mind is just going. It's just reeling. You're just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I got in the car, I called my husband, and I told my husband, you know, my doctor wants us to call the breast clinic. I have to get in there. He found something. My husband was like, give me 5 minutes. Wow. And he got the breast clinic on the phone, and I was there at 3 p.m.
Boom to your husband.
Oh, he don't play.
Your husband held you down, yes.
He's a Brooklyn boy. He was like, oh, no, I'm getting you in that breast clinic today.
That is so awesome.
What was the diagnosis?
So my diagnosis was invasive ductal carcinoma. And here's the thing. It's so crazy because my mammogram showed nothing.
Wow. See?
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
So the reason I really wanted to talk about this, not only to share the experience, but to also say that early diagnosis is so crucial.
Right.
And mammograms don't always find it. Nothing against mammograms, but the ultrasound is what kind of saved my life because they found it so early. And mammogram's like a snowstorm, and you're trying to find the snowflake.
Right.
And you don't see it until it's much worse. And so that's why I really kind of want to advocate for women to get ultrasounds and early detection. Yeah. And so that was my diagnosis. And the good thing was that it was treatable.
What did he suggest did you do once you found out?
Well, he was like, okay, you need to get this biopsied right away. He says, if the breast clinic can't get you in there in 2 days, I'm doing it myself. I'm biopsying this.
Wow.
Great doctor.
Yeah.
That's a great doctor.
Yeah.
So how are you doing now?
I'm doing great. I am on medication called tamoxifen for 10 years. And my sister's doing great. Good. She's also on medication. Yes. And, it was like from 0 to 60. I went through my reconstruction in April. And they look pretty good. I don't have a bra on right now.
They look amazing.
Not bad.
Are afraid to even get the mammogram because they're worried about how they might end up on the other side. And to see you sitting here and talking about this, and yes, they do look great.
They look great.
And we're just so happy that you're healthy.
I'm just so happy to be alive and healthy. And I said, God doesn't make mistakes. Like, I really felt like he used me because, I got a big Latina voice.
Yeah.
And I don't mind talking about things, and I just want to help. And however I can help, and going through this experience is, it's very intense. And you go through a real, just a crazy roller coaster of emotions. And I just really want young women, and especially women of color, to understand how important it is to get early detection. Very important. And so many women are afraid, and it's like the fear that holds you back can be life-threatening.
Yes.
And it's just not worth it to do that.
Lisa, thank you so much for being here today and inspiring us.